So here's a question, right? Is there a standard amount or a statistic that tells you how much marketing you need to do to get a certain amount of clients? So the answer is no. There is no stats because, and here's the same question I get asked in a different way. Here's the same question. People say, what percentage of my turnover should I be putting towards marketing to get new business? The answer to both of those questions is the same. There is no blanket rule. It depends on where you are at in the stage of growth in your business. So Chris, here's what I would say to you. There is no stat. It's just that when you want to go through a period of fast growth, then of course you've got to put a lot more back in the machine, right? Like if you said to me, I want 100% growth in my business in the next 12 months, then the answer is all of your resources, time, and energy have to go back into creating that outcome. So there is no metric that says do this and get this until you have tested and measured enough marketing strategies. So what you do is you choose a marketing budget, whatever that is. For this month it could be $500, it could be $1,000, it could be $5,000, it could be $10,000, depending on your business. You choose an amount and you go and start deploying that money on strategies. And then what happens is, you might try Google AdWords and Facebook ads and going networking and strategic alliances and joint ventures and all the strategies we've taught you. You go out and you start to do all of those and you deploy the marketing budget into those areas. And then, of course, you test and measure them all and you can see the outcome. And you can see that I spent $1,000 on Google AdWords and I brought in $5,000 in sales. Win, okay? And then you go, okay, I'm going to do that again. Oh, I did this little thing on Facebook ads and it didn't work. Maybe I'll just tweak my ad and run it again and check that it worked. I went to a networking event. I picked up $4,000 in my first week. This is the best thing ever. And what it does is it gives you the data, right? Because everybody's business is different. Their sales cycle is different. The amount of money they're investing in marketing is different. So there is no blanket rule on percentages or how much you've got to do. But this is a process. You throw a whole bunch of money at marketing. You try a whole bunch of different strategies. If they're close to break even, you run them again and you tweak them. If they're massive losses, probably don't even do it again. And then when you get ones that work, just keep running them and milking them, chase the vein. Then, of course, you've got this. So you've put $1,000 into marketing or 2,000 or 5,000, whatever your number is, you put it in. You get the leads, you do the quotes, you do the work, you chase up the money, you get the money, whatever time frame that is for you. Now most people, when they take this, they get that money out of the back end of that process, they take it and they go and do something stupid with it, right? Like go on a cruise or buy overpriced products or, whatever, upgrade their car or, something stupid where the money's gone forever. What smart entrepreneurs do, and this answers your question, Chris, you take that money and you throw it back in the machine. Now you're testing and measuring again. You're throwing more money in the machine, which means that it produces more leads, which gets more inquiry, which means you can do more work, which means you can collect more money. And so more money comes out of the back of the machine, and then you do it again. Once you've realized that, because that process is what scales a business really quickly. Once you've realized that's how it works for you, you will just want to go all in on the machine. The reason why people take money off the table and they save a little bit of money, which is madness. If you want to grow a business, don't take any money out and save, okay? Put it back into the machine. The only reason why people take money out of the business and save it is because they don't have a strategy. When you don't have a strategy, the only strategy is, act like a miser and save a little bit. When you have a strategy to scale a business, then you just keep the machine running, and then that's how you win. So, no, there's no blanket rule, but yes, there is a process, and that's the process, okay? You need to try 10 new marketing strategies, put enough money behind each one of them that you give them a good test, and then find out which ones you keep and which ones you don't. And so, Chris, I would say, go and start 5 new things, expecting that only 1 or 2 of them produce results. But if they produce results, and you can produce results every single month, then the payoff of the return on that money is much bigger than the money you've put up front to try all 5, okay? So you've just got to go through the process. It's never a budget issue, it's a process issue. Because once you throw money at it, it makes its own money. It funds its own journey. Put in 1,000, pick up 5. Great. Put in 5, pick up 20. Put in 20, pick out 100. Put in 100, pull out 500,000. And that's the journey of business, okay? That's how you scale. So no, there are no flat percentages. That is just a process that gets you to win, right? I've tried many, many things as Business Greenhouse to build our brand and build our profile. Most of them have worked. Some of them have not. I'm fine with that because I wouldn't have got to the ones that have if I didn't try them, all right? And now, of course, after, whatever we are, 7 years in, coming up 8, I've got an entire suite of strategies that are proven and tested that when I put money in, I know I get more money out. Okay, why? Because I went through the process and was prepared to lose money on some of them just to go through that journey. Okay, so there's no ratios. The answer is, if you want to grow a business, it's all in. Take every spare dollar. Don't spend it on silly things, right? Every time you take a dollar out of the business, it's a dollar that can never be recycled back in. So don't take any money, right? Don't take money out of your business, right? You need to pay taxes. You need to give to your church. You need to eat, right? And you need housing. And you need a car, but it doesn't have to be a flash one. They're the only things you need. Anything else above that is money that you are wasting if it doesn't go back inside the business. I know that doesn't make me many friends because, we live in a world where everybody wants it tomorrow and it's all about who's got the latest gear and, doing Facebook stories with your new car. I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, I don't super care because I want to help you build a business, not help you build an ego. So that's how I'd be handling that, Chris. And hopefully that helps. Did you know that this show goes onto Facebook, it goes onto YouTube, it goes onto Instagram, it goes onto iTunes, and it goes onto LinkedIn? Do me a favor, would you? Tell more people about the show so that I can spread the message. Love ya. See ya.